No one should be surprised at today's rally. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. A little bloodied from the Alabama. The roll tide rolled over me. But again, the rally today should be no real surprise. As we talked about yesterday, the markets could rally and probably will rally up to about 2,600 in the S&P and 24,400 in the Dow. So again, I don't think it's any real surprise. I think the key today is, if you were watching, is you look at the VIX. The VIX was weak all day, even when the markets tried to sell off early in the day. Okay, when they were up, they opened up big and they cut all their losses back, and actually the S&P and the NASDAQ went negative for a while. Still, the VIX remained relatively weak, telling us that the markets are probably going to rally, and I think that's what we're seeing. Now, again, where we end up today, it's about 2:15 Eastern time. Where we end up the rest of the day, it's anybody's guess, but it would be no surprise if this rally continued. I think you're seeing some strength, as we assumed might happen. I think you're going to see the markets continue to rally until we get to those two key levels of resistance. And then I think we'll go from there and see what happens from those levels. But at the end of the day, the markets look like they want to go higher, and there's no reason to step in front. You've got too many people betting on the Federal Reserve and all of this action, which is a crock, but it is what it is. So why step in front of the train when it's trying to run you over? Let them rally. Again, this is not unusual at the beginning of the year. You got a lot of money coming in that got out. So we'll continue to watch it, and we're waiting patiently for that opportunity to go ahead and sell them. I mean, that's it. We're still a seller of rallies, but there's no reason to try to be early. You don't get paid extra for being early. In fact, you get tortured a lot of times because you're early and you get forced out before it actually reaches level. So before we're going to do any real selling, we're going to wait until our levels are achieved, or the markets give us a reason before that to sell off. In the meantime, oil is trying to make a run. It got close to our target of 50-50 in March to sell. Not quite there yet, but we're still waiting. The bonds are lower again. Dollar is slightly higher. Grains are mixed, but as the wheat was very strong, wheat selling off here late in the day, but still up on the day. Corn and beans lower. Meats are very strong on some pretty good volume. So we'll see how that all plays out. Looks like they're trying to break out to the upside. So that looks pretty solid. The cryptos look pretty solid. So as again, we're not surprised, okay? Gold is selling off a little bit. Again, we said gold should trade between 1,280 and 1,300. So this should be no real surprise at any of the action that we're seeing today. I think you've got the president speaking tonight. Will he have an effect on the market? You never know what he's going to say. I mean, if it's just on the wall, probably not. People are concerned about the government shutdown. Remember, in the history of government shutdowns, the markets usually go up. So again, there's no real reason here to try to jump in early and say that this is the top of this rally. Let the markets rally, let them run. You're seeing some pretty positive action. Even the breadth of the market and some of the new high, new low ratios are looking fine. So again, we're going to wait patiently, not in a hurry. Let's not jump the gun. Let's not put ourselves in a position. We are still in net over time. We're a seller of equities, buyer of grains, buyer of meats, seller of bonds, seller of oil, buyer of gold. That's really the net of it all. But again, everything has to be at the right level. We're waiting for the right footprints to let us get back in and let us participate in this movement. In the meantime, there's no benefit for being early. You can only get yourself trapped. That's the way I see it for today. This is Bubba's Daily Update. Todd Bubba Horwitz. Remember, if you want to get a copy of our friend Adam Barata's book, Gold is a Better Way, go to bubbatrading.com/gold. And of course, don't forget about our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow with Bubba's Daily Update. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.